Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, if you're new, then hi. Thank you for finding me. My name is Freya. Okay, so I'm going to get straight into today's video. You probably see from the title what it is, but this is a gift idea that I've had that is super affordable. It can be made to any budget for anybody, literally for a couple of pounds or for hundreds of pounds. Like, you can literally go as far with this as you like, but I just purely like it for the decoration aspect and because I think it's really personal. The thing that we are aiming to make today is one of these, which is a beautiful, this is actually a beauty slash really girly slash just everything I want in life box. This one's actually for my nan. So this has got all sorts in. I'm obviously not going to go into too much detail. Well, actually my nan probably won't be watching this, so I probably could. This has got all sorts of goodies in, like candles, smellies, bath stuff, just everything really nice, handpicked that I think she'd really like. So firstly, you're going to need a good box and some wrapping. So you can get that from anywhere, but the place this year that I found it really cheap, that where actually I got this exact one from, was the Pound Shop. Now, they had these little boxes. They had them in grey, a kind of mint green or a purple. So I went for grey just because I thought with the wrapping it would look really classy. You want to aim, if you're on a budget, for a kind of regular size box. Don't go too big because then you've really got to fill it up. Although, to be honest, I went a bit too small with my mum's because I couldn't fit everything quite in, but just I could squeeze it on. So think about your budget and think about how big the products you're going to be buying to go inside will be, and then think about that accordingly to the box you're going to buy, if that makes any sense at all. It kind of didn't. If you're on a budget, go for a small-ish box, because obviously the less room, the less money you're going to have to put in to buying gifts, which that sounds really tight, but some of us are on a tight budget, so it's good to have little gift ideas that aren't going to cost you an absolute fortune. So then you're going to need some wrapping. So I picked up this Christmas hamper set wrap. This again was from the Pound Shop. Sorry guys, I've got really bad backache at the moment. This was actually from the Pound Shop as well. So this comes with some stuffing, the cellophane and a ribbon that you literally just pull and it makes a beautiful bow. So that and that were £2. So that is literally your packaging done. If you can't find them in your Pound Shop, probably have a look on eBay, on Amazon, or even the Card Factory sometimes do really good deals on boxes. Just shop around. I'm sure you'll be able to find something similar for not too much money. So then obviously we go into what you're going to put inside. Now, you can literally put anything in you want. It obviously is going to depend on who it's for and what kind of things they like. So I've actually made 3. I've made one for my nan, one for my sister and one for my mum. They all have slightly different things in because my nan, for instance, she doesn't have a bath. She has a walk-in shower. So in some of the others there might be bath bombs and bath fizzes, but in my nan's there's more shower gels because that's just more accustomed to her. So these haven't cost me an absolute storm. I've picked up lots of little gifts to put inside that I think they'll like. So I wanted to show you some of the ideas I've had for products to go inside. So if mum or my sister or my nan are watching this, please turn off now because that's you're going to ruin the surprise. Turn off now. I know my sister's still watching it, but don't, 'cause you're going to ruin Christmas, okay? She probably still hasn't turned it off, but you're going to ruin Christmas for yourself. But basically, these are a few ideas of things that I thought would be great to go inside and that are not super pricey. So first are just a few things that I actually picked up from the Pound Shop. Now, they had these, which were like a little duo nail set that had a red and a gold. So they were obviously £1, and I feel like that's such a nice little sweet little kind of filler present. Now you have to remember that these boxes are tiny, so you're looking for cute little quaint presents that aren't going to cost the bomb and also going to look super cute. And I feel like these I actually got for my sister because I think they're so cute. Like, I think any girls would just love this, or maybe even some boys, but I just feel like this is a cute little gift. And they also had these bath bombs. They had loads of different ones. But I think that is a really good product for £1. So again, these are just nice little fillers. They also do them in a kind of silver-ish colour. And also they do these like beautiful, I think these look so much more expensive than £1. This is like, I don't know if this is the brand or if this is something that the Pound Shop are bringing out. But it was like this Simple Pleasures bath bomb, and I just think the packaging is so nice. And for £1, that is an absolute bargain. That's such a nice little present. Bath oil, which I've never seen before, but they had different ones. They had lemongrass, lavender, and there might have been another one, but I thought lavender's a really universal smell that most people really like. It's such a calming scent that anybody would really like this, and I feel like especially for older people, like I think my mum would be someone that would really appreciate a product like this, and just a few drops in your bath and it just makes it that bit more special. And I think this little pipette, and it looks a lot more expensive than £1. Come on, it does. So that's a nice little gift. I picked up these, which were a twin set of perfumes, which that is so nice. These are, they're not plastic, they're glass with like a rose gold lid, and you've got like 2 scents in one. So they've got 2 little travel size handbag perfumes, which I just think is so bloody good. Like genuinely, that is such a nice present. And again, for £1, you just cannot go wrong. So if you're looking for perfumes on a budget, or little stocking fillers or things like that, the Pound Shop is definitely somewhere to check out. They do have, like, I've never seen these before, but they do have such great products, and you kind of have to go in now and again and just kind of check it out, because sometimes you'll find nothing, but other times you'll find lots of cute little gifts like this. Oh, I actually picked these up from the Pound Shop too. These were just some false nails. These are from Technic, so for £1 that's a really good price, because I obviously have heard of this brand before. And I just think like my sister's gonna love these. Every like teenager is obsessed with false nails, so I just couldn't go wrong. I picked up a few different ones, but obviously that's just an idea. Any girls' nails, you just can't go wrong. And for £1, it's an absolute bargain. Also, in the Pound Shop, they do the firm McCann nails, which I actually really like. So that's another thing to check out. Oh, also from the Pound Shop, I picked up these for my sister. These are some fairy lights. I just think that any teenage girl loves anything like girly. Like, I say teenage, but I'm still the same now. Like, you know what I mean? Light, makeup, smellies, bath stuff. You just cannot go wrong with that kind of stuff. And I feel like for £1, these are really sweet, and I think she's going to love these. So that's another good little stocking / box filler. So then from B&M, I also picked up this, which was Zaflora. This is the cranberry and orange scent, which is my personal absolute favourite Zaflora, especially for Christmas. So I thought this would be really nice in like either my nan's box or my mum's box, because they're slightly older. No offence. They love their cleaning, and I think it's really nice to pick something that I think they'd love. Like, this is like me, this is like what my house smells like, so it's me kind of giving a little bit of me to them, if that makes sense. It's quite personal, even though it's just disinfectant, it's like thought through. And I think like no matter how much you spend, it's how you've thought about it. Like, the more thought that goes into it makes it more special, if that makes sense to you. Other ideas for stocking fillers that never go amiss are things like this. Lip balms, any lip balms in the winter, anybody will be appreciative of. These I actually bought last year, so super organised. And then things like jewellery, any kind of jewellery, rings, necklaces, bracelets, earrings, just a little jewellery something. I like to kind of have a bit of everything in there, so they've got something for the bath and something to wear and something to smell and some makeup and just a little bit of everything. I thought that a candle would be really nice. This is actually, again, my favourite personal scent. This is the Cherry Vanilla, which is discontinued from Yankee Candle, but for some odd reason Asda always have them. So these were actually 75p, and this scent is just to die for. This is my ultimate favourite, and then my second favourite Yankee Candle has to be probably Vanilla Lime, because, or is it Lime Vanilla? I can't remember, but I really love that one too. But This smells amazing, and again, when they're burning this, their house will be smelling like my house does, and I just think that's really personal. And Yankee candles burn for a long time and they smell amazing, but they can be super pricey. So with a little box, it's great because you can just get 1 or 2 of these little ones in scents you think someone will like, and they're great little fillers, and they're also going to make your boxes smell amazing because they smell great. Picked up something from the Body Shop for my mum's box and my nan's box. Because I think they're at that age where they appreciate slightly more, not luxurious, I guess it is, slightly more kind of pricey. They're not super pricey, but you know what I mean. Slightly more upmarket products, shall we say. So this one was actually for my mum because she loves anything strawberry. So again, it's got that personal touch. This was from the Body Shop. I also picked up a shower gel as well. But I just thought this was a really nice present. I picked up 2 soaps and 2 shower gels. And I believe it was like £7. And that was... It was like £6 something, but that was on Black Friday, so they did have a sale. But any kind of cute little smelly things for the bath from anywhere is a great idea. The next thing I want to talk to you about is samples, because if you are on a super tight budget and you're trying to really make your money stretch, maybe you've got a lot of people to buy for and you don't have much money, then there is nothing wrong with giving people samples that are obviously unused, because if you've used them, then nobody really wants them. But there is nothing wrong with giving people samples, because like for me, I ordered Birchbox. Was it Birchbox or Glossybox? I can't remember. Anyway, when they had their deal on where you could buy like however many you wanted, and they were £3 each, but they sent me a lot of duplicate boxes. Well, they were all the same, and I ordered like 7, so I had lots of these little kind of deluxe sample size products left over. So I thought they would make great little fillers to go in the boxes. So I had some like body wash and some serum, like we had some BB curl cream. So I just thought these are great little sizes, perfect to go in the box, and it's something that you've already got at home, so you can save yourself a bit of money and maybe go and get something else. And then also samples like this is a brand that my friend in America works for. She sent me over some of these to try, but she sent me a few packs, so I thought that I would keep some for me and also give some to family. So one of them was for volume and one of them was for moisture, like a renewal one. So I thought my mum could use the moisture one, and my nan, where she's got slightly finer hair, could use the volume one. And although that doesn't seem like a lot, like you've got a shampoo, a conditioner, an oil, a treatment, like that's a good chance for people to try new products, and that's still a nice little filler to go in there. And then also any kind of shampoo samples, day cream samples, shower gel samples, anything like that just bulks it up and makes it nice as well. And I don't know about you, but I do actually like trying lots of things. So like 5 samples of different products, that's a great thing. And obviously I already had these in my house, so that saved me a bit of money. If you're doing it for more than one person, like I've done it for 3 and they all have kind of similar interests like beauty and bath and things like that, then it's also good to buy multi-packs and like break them down. So maybe buy a 6-pack of lip balm like in a gift set, but then you could put 2 in each, or break down sets, because sets tend to be better value for money than buying things individually. So sometimes that's a good way to save money. And then I also like to include something like beauty wise, like maybe some lipstick or some makeup. So in my mum's, I was putting this Wet n Wild concealer, just because again, I actually bought this for myself and it is clearly way too dark. So I've obviously never used it. So I thought that again, like I'm not going to use it. There's no point me going out and buying my mum a concealer when I already have a brand new one at home. So again, things like that you can chuck in people's boxes. And also like I chose this dark burgundy lip colour, which I bought these ages ago when I was running my kind of beauty page on Facebook, and I was selling a lot of beauty products. So I had a few of these that I'd kept because I thought the red for Christmas would just be perfect. And then the next thing that you can include is maybe something from a shop they really love or you think they'd love or they've never tried. So I know my mum doesn't really spoil herself that much. She literally just spoils us kids, which is lovely, but mum, you really shouldn't do that. You should kind of look after yourself too. But she does spoil us rotten at Christmas, and she would never buy herself something that was like, she's kind of like me, like she's very careful with money. She wouldn't go crazy and treat herself. Like if she wanted a bubble, like a bath bomb, she'd probably pick up one from the pound shop as opposed to getting a nice one. So I thought it would be nice to pick her up one from Lush. This is Butter Bear, which this is a Christmas edition. So this is super nice, and anything Christmassy is going to make a Christmas box just even more special. And also these absolutely stink out the boxes in like the best way possible, so they smell amazing. So these are super good. They're not mega expensive, but just one nice little treat from a shop that maybe they wouldn't normally go to or wouldn't normally treat themselves to. It is a great idea. And also this is the kind of last product I've got in here. I'm not going to show everything just in case my family are being naughty and still watching the video. This was the last product I'm going to show you guys out of my personal boxes. Now this was from the Pound Shop, which is insane. Like, does this or does this not give you Jo Malone vibes? Like, it's a glass pot with a metal tin with the little bow, and this is in the scent pomegranate, which I'm sure that's a Jo Malone smell. And these just look amazing. They're pretty big as well. And for £1, I just thought that's such a nice gift to go in, and like my nan and my mum are going to love these, and it looks so much more expensive than what it is. And I think a lot of filling up things like this, if you are on a budget, is just not buying everything that's cheap, but really looking for kind of key items that look a little bit more fancy than what they are. Like, I would not put this at £1. I would think this was a lot more expensive, but it was £1. So definitely check out the Pound Shop. Definitely check out B&M. Where else is good to check out? Primark. If you're doing women's or even men's, you can pick up cheap socks. You can pick up all different things, beauty things, makeup things, smelly things, candles, all sorts. So you can definitely check up there. Anywhere that's not super expensive, or go to places like Lush, The Body Shop, and just rather than getting big things, get kind of sample size smaller things, because then it works out slightly cheaper. And you can actually apply this kind of idea to any box. Like if you're doing one for a man, you can do the same thing, but just go and pick out small, maybe small gift size kind of deodorants, razors, maybe some shave cream, maybe some socks, maybe some smellies, maybe even a candle. You can kind of apply it to anybody, but definitely I think the key is to pick a box that isn't going to cost you the absolute earth to fill up. Don't choose a box that's like this big, because obviously it's going to be expensive. Okay, so I've popped everything in, and this is my mum's. Obviously it's gone a bit overboard. I actually can't even fit this in. So maybe I could have done with a slightly bigger box for my mum. But I'm going to just pop the lid on, and I feel like because it's going in the cellophane wrap, it doesn't matter if it's slightly over. So I'm just going to try and show you how to wrap it. It's going to be slightly hard because obviously I'm trying to lift it up and show you guys. So in the Pound Shop hamper pack, this is what you get. You get this long ribbon. If you open the one end up, you've got these two pull strings that you just pull, and it will create like a kind of ribbon. And then to hold it there, I just actually tie it in a knot, because otherwise it's a bit of a faff. But that is so good. It's like a ready-made bow. And I feel like for £1, this is really great value. That's the bow ready. So you can just, I feel like I want to put this in my hair and just be like a Christmas present. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe that's a way to be, you know, a budget Christmas present. Just put a bow on your head and sit under your Christmas tree. Merry Christmas, everyone. No, but for real, nobody would want to receive that. Okay, so then we get the cellophane wrap, which is actually quite big. I think it's because this is meant for a hamper, and obviously this is a small box. So you just want to open it out, and then you're just going to lay it out, and you're just going to put your box in the middle of it. I had this extra, I might just chuck that on the top as like a little extra gift. And then I'm just going to gather all the cellophane up like so. It doesn't have to be neat either because it's just cellophane, so by the time you've put the ribbon around it, it will be absolutely fine, like so. Obviously mine doesn't quite do it because I got a bit happy and I've obviously popped that one on top because that was just a little extra. And then you're just going to grab your ribbon, and obviously you've got these two smaller bits, and then you're just going to tie that around. Now it's a bit tricky because you've got to try and hold the cellophane tight whilst doing the bow, and that's why I tied a knot when I'd made the bow, because otherwise it kind of comes undone. It's a bit of a nightmare to try and keep the bow tight. So then I'm just going, let me try and show you on my knee. I'm just going to grab the ribbon, pull it round. Now tie it round once and kind of knot it, but don't pull it and do your final knot until you kind of look at it and you're happy with it. Now honestly I am, because as I said, there's kind of that in this one, it's kind of busting at the seam, so I'm just going to have to kind of deal with that. And then you tie your final knot to make sure it's all nice and secure. And then what I actually did on my nans, which I can't do, actually I will, let me grab some scissors. Grab some scissors. Now if you're younger and you are wanting to use scissors, please ask your parents and please be careful, they are sharp, they can hurt you. So if I show you, you have got these long kind of ribbons left over. This is like how not to be a YouTuber, like genuinely I'm having to use my knee as a table. But these ribbons are a bit long and they don't actually look the best, so I take scissors and I just kind of cut them. So I leave them quite long but not too long, probably take off about half the length, like so. And again with the other piece, like that. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to curl the ribbon. Now to curl the ribbon, I'm going to show you what to do, but please, please be careful. If you're under the age of 16, 18, then please ask an adult to help you, because I do not want any cut fingers. Please guys, it's Christmas. We do not want a missing finger for Christmas. So the way you curl ribbon, now this is actually going to be super hard to show you. I'm going to prop it against the wall and use my knee. Like that is skills, just saying. So you kind of take you open the scissors up and you grab the ribbon, place it on top of the blade with your finger on top, and then just pull the ribbon through. But obviously, please be careful, and it just kind of curls the ribbon. And then you're going to do the same with this one. I could have done really with leaving the ribbon just slightly longer, but it just curls up and it just looks a little bit neater and nicer. And that is basically it. That's how you do it. And honestly, these boxes have not cost me a fortune. As you can see, they look super cute and sweet, and as I said, these can be made to any specification, any budget, any person, but I just actually really love the kind of look of it, and I feel like people will receive these and know a lot of thought has gone into it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I post. At the minute it is 2 times a week. The day does vary slightly, so just check the description of every video and it will tell you when the next video is coming up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this and got some inspiration. Please leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Have you done anything like this in the past? Are you going to use this idea? What kind of stocking fillers can you think to go in them? Anything like that, let me know. Thank you guys again so much for taking the time to watch my videos. It truly means more than you can imagine. So thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.